morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Student Voice Cyprus. This is a regular online podcast that is produced and hosted by we students ourselves, where we place a spotlight on issues that surrounds and affect a student. So today we are having a very intriguing and interesting discussion with our brother, a student and a comrade that is an artist and a student as well here in the Cyprus International University, CIU for short. We'll give him the chance to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about things he's involved with. So, brother, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. So, what's your name, young man, and your school and department?
My name is Iswata Matthew, but my artist name is Possibility Juju. So I'm from Nigeria, student of CIU and of the Department of International Law.
Okay, international law students, you guys are always fascinating. So, I mean, it's a pleasure to have you on here to our podcast, Student Voice Cyprus.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for taking up your time, to come over on such short notice. So let's get into the discussion. What inspired you to be on the show, and what really amazed you to speak up for yourself?
Mm, Firstly, I'll say the right to 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 talk, to express myself. First made me here. Then secondly, I knew about the show from my friend Sean. So I just want to be here, you know, to say one or two things and express myself.
Okay. You heard about a show from my friend and brother
Yeah.
and a co-host of this podcast, Student Voice Cyprus, brother Sean. So I mean that was a nice one because my colleague is such a workaholic. He don't he don't rest. He's always in the field trying to find people to interview. So it's gonna lead me to my next question. When did you start music and what was it compatible with your schoolwork?
Um, Firstly, I'm more of a comedian than a musician. So I started music here in Cyprus 2022. I was motivated. Cyprus is not an easy place to be.
No, it's not.
There are different issues. You will face different issues in this country: school fees, house rent, and there's no job to
Facts.
cater for those your needs. So that was when I discovered my singing talent. I dropped a single titled Motivation because of the stress and everything, of which I knew no matter what the stress I'm passing through, there is victory at end. There's
Facts.
light at the end of the tunnel. So that was when I discovered my musical talent. But I'm more of a curator and a comedian than a musician.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He's such an innovative person. He's involved with music and he's a comedian as well. So we're gonna tag him in the comment section so you can maybe check up on him, things that he's involved with, and maybe you could subscribe and maybe you could scream some of his initiatives. It's gonna be very interesting and it means a lot to him. So we will kickstart or kick jump the discussion more and to the next question. As an artist, which project you made name with and how is your progress in the industry?
that that's a challenging question actually, because I haven't made any name yet. But some of my friends love my work. So my friends love my work. The first music actually I drop is still the music I'm having currently now, but I want to drop an EP before the end of this year, which is titled Determination. Because
Determination.
yeah,
Wow.
because I told you that what inspired me to go into music was because of motivation.
Okay.
So the first EP I'll be dropping is titled Determination. Just like no matter what you're facing, just be determined. You will surely get what you want. So that's my biggest project I'm aiming at right now.
So no matter what happens, just be determined. You're gonna get what you want. That is the word from our brother here in studio with us, and that was very strong. And I think I've learned from it, and I will try to use it in my everyday activity. So we will move to the next question, which is what does your name mean? And please, can you do a chorus or a verse of your favorite playlist? Maybe your name of as an artist. What does your name mean? Well, I mean, how is it inspiring to you? And if you wouldn't mind to do maybe something like a freestyle for the
Okay.
audience, and maybe just a chorus or something.
Yeah. My name, my artistical name, that is Possibility Juju. If you check everything, you'll see my name is in line with everything I'm saying, from motivation to determination to possibility. So my artistical name is Possibility Juju. So that Juju there, if you're an African, you will know the meaning of Juju.
Yeah.
Okay. So Juju can be in any form, but I use mine for good.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I will just drop a single freestyle of my first single titled Motivation. Just
Okay.
like, if you fall, no they regret, them no they catch late comer. Like iPhone, you got update. If you work, you go make it. Baby, shake it. No they form you too mature. Enjoy your grace. Yeah.
As you can hear from the house's mouth, he's such a talented person, and that was a cappella. That's how we call it. With a beat, it was dry, and you could hear the melody. You can tell that he is such a racing star. So we appreciate you for coming over again, taking up your time, to turn up on such short notice. It means a lot to this platform.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. So this is going to, lead me to my next question. How will your music help the fellow student and friends that you around, your fellow student? How does your music, speak volume? How does it send messages to your fellow students, your fellow friends, and maybe our platform? We could maybe use your music to, maybe tap in, do something better for ourselves. Is it a motivational music? Is it, what is it? How does the music, you know, how does it impact the listeners, your friends, and the students, public?
Yeah, everything is explainable by itself. It's going to motivate you, it's going to give you high spirit and high ginger to carry on with whatever you are doing.
Sounds good.
Yeah. When you use it properly, it's going to motivate you. It's going to
Yeah.
give you the momentum to carry on in whatever you are doing and get what you want out from it. Yeah.
So his music is actually how you gonna listen to it. If you listen to it to have yourself maybe motivated, you're gonna get motivated. If you wanna listen to it while studying, you can listen while studying. I believe that's what he's trying to basically explain to us. So I mean, we as I said from the previous stage, we're going to tag him in the comment section so you can check up on him and maybe see some of his initiatives, and maybe you can help a brother stream his songs, share his songs, subscribe to his channel. I mean, these are things that you can do actually for us, because you cannot give us money, you cannot do something extra for us, but your share, your likes, and your comment means a whole lot to us. So we appreciate you again for sticking and staying with us as we move to the next question of this interview. So, what do you think CIU or other colleges can offer to make artist students like you showcase your music? Like, maybe the university. What do you think like can they do to enhance your musical career?
Mm, well, I don't really know what the school should do because I'm not looking up to the school for any assistance or any help. I'm an independent person. I believe I can do it myself. I believe I can make something out from anything. But when it comes to the school to help students, at least they should organize maybe shows like a hunt shows to catch them young, catch the students who are good in what they are doing,
Yeah, sure,
pumping money there, and they will also get revenue out from it.
sure.
So that is what I think the school should do to
Yeah.
help young artists coming up like me.
Yeah, that is a very strong one. You know, he's actually saying he's like a one man army. He's like a self supported musician. He doesn't need so much from the school. But again, it is very important to have maybe like a club, artist club. Like a platform to showcase students' extra activities apart from academic activities or academic materials. So for me, I'm a journalist, a student of the journalism department here in CIU, and I've always said that the school should have this inclusive or exclusive journalism student club where we will have the opportunity to share our initiatives and our developments as students. So, I mean, if they can place the spotlight to the side of the artist, like giving them the voice, giving them the platform to tell the world what they actually involved with, apart from being just a student. I mean, it's going to be so interesting, and it's going to benefit students a lot because out here we don't have jobs, we don't have extra things that are going to give us money. So we believe these things, going to help us as students to keep going on. So Hmm, this is a message to schools out there. It's not only CIU. This is a message to school out there. So we appreciate him for coming over again and having his voice heard. So this is going to lead us to our second or to the last question. So brother, besides music and studies, what other ambition do you have apart from music and schools, studies, regular curriculum, academic? What do you do extra from that?
Yeah, apart from school music, I I told you more of a comedian, just like an actor
Sure.
than a musician.
Sure.
Then I'm a business person. I love business. I'm a
Wow.
businessman. Then at the long run, I want to be a politician also.
Wow. That is a big one. That's a big one. It's going to be very hard to digest. The politicians back in Africa are actually powerful people. They are big people. That's a big dream, and I wish you well. In your endeavors as an coming up politician. If you will actually pursue your dream, is actually a good thing to go back and give to the people. If
Yeah,
you actually willing to give back to the people. So, it's a good thing. And
yeah,
I appreciate you for having such ambition. So this is gonna lead us to maybe it's just like any other business. Is there any last word you want to share out to the audiences as that are watching, the students community? Is there anything you want to share with us?
yeah. The thing I'm gonna share with everyone out there is keep believing in yourself. Never let any situation at a particular time weigh you down and think you can't get what you want. Life does not give you what you deserve, but life gives you what you work for. So get your ass there, work hard, and get what you want. Never let any situation happening currently now weigh you down. There's something bigger ahead.
Wow. This guy is he's a visionary. He's a visionary because things that he said during this interview are things that I haven't heard or for over a very long time. He's saying life doesn't give you what you deserve, but instead it gives you what you work for. So don't sit there, do something as a student, as a businessman, as whatever place you might find yourself right now, do something because there are lots of things that we deserve, but if you don't work for it, it's not going to come over. So thank you very much for joining us again. This is your Student Regulars Online podcast that is produced and hosted by us students ourselves, where we place a spotlight on issues that surround and affect a student. I've been your regular co-presenter, student Cyrus Noah of the CIU Journalism Department. Until we meet again, thanks a lot for joining us. Goodbye from my end. Happy 2024.